Anyone you admire who communicates with such grace and effortlessness and power, you're putting them on a pedestal. I promise you the pedestal is made of crap. It is made of bad work and lots of attempts that didn't work and went nowhere and you never saw, or you saw and didn't like. Like, that's the work. I wish I had better news.
Yeah. You know, when I'm thinking about that, I'm thinking about, don't market more, matter more. I think part of what this gets at too is like, you have to figure out the intrinsic motivation of your own work. Because part of it is, because you're saying you have to do the work, ask the uncomfortable questions, keep drilling yourself and asking more, write more. Like it's sit with those thoughts more, even if you're uncomfortable, and keep working through it. And I think you can only really do that if you really truly care about the job to be done, the task at hand.
Yes. Because everybody wants to be some kind of thought leader, or at least communicate in a way that like has the power and influence of one, in the good sense. That phrase is loaded. I was taught by Andrew Davis, who I think is the world's best living marketing speaker. Andrew said to me early on, he's like, so you have a lot of frustration around the marketing space, Jay. Like, you have to ask a lot of questions about that, but mostly you have to find questions that Google can't answer. And in his words, he said, go launch a quest. Like, that's what a good show is. Like, I'm on a journey to figure this out and change this. Join me on this journey in the speech. Join me on a journey in my one newsletter or all my newsletter editions. Like, I am trying to ask questions that there's not a simple answer for. And then I dig. I create. I validate those ideas. And all of a sudden, I can say something that sounds like, don't market more, matter more. And people go, oh, yeah. And it's like, all of that was built. It was built by being curious, sensing how you feel about something, turning those feelings into curiosity and questions, and then pursuing it. And it's actually in the pursuit. Trying to communicate makes it clearer to you and to others. Pursuing and answering and creating leads to answers. Everybody wants it up front, and that's not how it happens. So what they do is they settle. They settle for mediocrity, and now here's the market saying, use this tool to create mediocrity at scale. And I'm like watching this world, and I'm kind of chuckling, because at one hand, I'm like really frustrated by it. On the other hand, I'm like, thank you for continuing to create lots and lots of gray. And then Amanda and I are going to step up on stage, literally and figuratively, and we know how to shine our own colors, and it's useful to have a wall of gray behind us. Like, thank you. Everyone's like, LinkedIn, why do you post there? It's so gray. I'm like, precisely.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, like, sure, it's so, is people just, like all these like nerds at work, and they're talking about the same thing. To your point, I'm kind of like, well, then cool, they should, because I'm not going to do that. That's not what I do. I do my own thing.